What's up, Nomad Nation? You've got Godfather. I'm one third of your Nomad Gamers. It is Tuesday. We have started another week. You know what that means? That means that we have another glorious 3 days of gaming. A day until Thursday, Thursday. But all in all, it's a good week. So, for all of you out there who are watching me on Facebook, thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. You can find me live every Tuesday, every Thursday, every Monday, every Wednesday for game streaming right here at Godfather. If you have found me on a recording and you want to know how to get to where you can watch me live, go on over to Godfather. If you've stumbled upon me right over here, you're going to see a follow button. Hit that follow button, turn on your notifications. That way, every time that I come live, you are being notified. If you have found me over on YouTube, whether live or whether recorded, welcome to the home of the Nomad Gamers. Somewhere over here, you're going to see a subscribe button. Somewhere over here, you're going to see a heart button. Somewhere over here, you're going to see a thumbs up button. Do me a favor, smash all three of those, turn on the notifications. That way, every time we go live or we bring you live content, you are being notified. Now, for my TikTok, it is Guy's Father 1. We have been having some issues with TikTok. I'm not going to lie to everybody out there. However, I think we've figured out the technical glitch and we are working through it. So new content will be starting to get dropped. I'm hoping this week, but like I said, I'm not familiar with TikTok, so it has been a challenge. Let's just say that. Now, because it is Tuesday, it is Talking Tuesday, right over there, you're going to see the Twitch, Godfather09. If you're watching me there, give me a follow, share. For all of these, share me with your friends, share me with your family. You know a gamer out there. I know you do. Share me with them. Tell them to go and follow. So what all did we do this week? Or weekend, I should say. Man, it was such a great weekend that I'm having problems remembering everything that I did. And that is normally a good sign. So let's see here. Saturday, I did a little bit of gaming. I did a little bit of Grand Theft Auto 5. Sunday, what the hell did I do Sunday? I played Fallout 76 and Grand Theft Auto. I don't remember which days for the two, but I did. Last night, if you were watching my live game stream, you would have noticed that I was playing Minecraft. Myself and Sweet Kitty Pie, we had a hell of a night. We got that subway done. She is going to be working on that base. You guys got to see the planning process that goes into uh, how we decide where we're going to move around the map. So if you saw, we went from the forward operating base that we haven't named yet. I think it's Black and Gray is the one I was at. And Sweet Kitty Pie, she teleported me back to main base, up to the map room. She came out to the Shire, and we plotted our course. We are going to be going south from the new base. And once we name that new base, I'll let you guys know. So, for the viewer that's on TikTok, on Twitch right now, thank you. If you want to send a hello, any questions, anything like that, just go ahead and send it in the chat. I am monitoring it. So for Fallout 76, actually, let's start with Grand Theft Auto 5, which I played a little bit without streaming today. I wanted to see one of these new missions that I hadn't done before. Oh my God, let me tell you guys something. It is hard on Grand Theft Auto to get money without paying money. Now, I don't know if this is something that Rockstar has purposely done because they've got a thriving real money economy in that game, shark cards, GTA Plus, and so on and so forth. Or if I've just lost my mojo. But either way, I've got the office now. I've been squirreling away arts and stuff like that into my warehouse. I think I'm up to like 126, 200,000, something like that, for cash that's in there. Here real soon, probably. Let's see, Wednesday, Thursday. It'll probably be Friday night. I will be streaming Friday. It'll probably be Friday night when I get back to Grand Theft Auto 5, and I will go ahead and fill it and run it, and then probably refill it again. I have to get enough. I want to get the MC. That'll open up a whole host of more lucrative businesses within that game. I'm kind of shocked that Crest Rider hasn't shown up. Oh, let's see here. Let's see if I can't uh, see if he is on right now. Let's see if the old Crest Rider is on. He is on. I just sent him a message. He's over there playing World of Warcraft right now. But Grand Theft Auto 5, I am liking it. I am liking my return to the game. It is pretty daggone challenging to restart the game and not have the boatload of cash that I had from before. On my PS5 character, I've got, I don't know, $4 or $5 million in the bank. I've got the facility. I've got the bunker. I've got the MC. I've got the office. I got the garage. I have got the arcade. I believe I have uh, the casino. And I've got a host of goddamn cars. I got the Deluxo, I got the Oppressor Mark II, I got the Jet, I got a couple of helicopters. Man, I am somewhere between Scrooge McDuck and Warren Buffett when it comes to Grand Theft Auto 5 on the PS5. I've got a lot of assets. I have got, I can pretty much do what I want, when I want, where I want, how I want. But when it comes to the PC, I can't get that done. I can't do that because I've started over again with zero money, zero assets, and we are just going to trudge through that game again, just like I had to do the first time around for PS5. The cool thing about this is hopefully by the time I become a millionaire, billionaire, gazillionaire, however you want to put it, that Grand Theft Auto 6 will come out. Now, I know what everyone out there is probably thinking right now. Godfather, you had to have cheated on the PlayStation 5 to get the bazillion dollars that you got. Or the 4 million that you got plus however many assets that you have. And when I say a billionaire, I'm taking into account all the assets, all the apartments that I own, the office, all 4 levels of the garage, the paint and spray that's there, the arcade, the facility, the bunker, all the upgrades for all of those that goes with it. I do not have a yacht only because I did not see the point in a yacht at that point in time. Now they have missions for it, so it might be a little lucrative now. What else did I have in there? Oh, I had the hangar. I'm shutting my eyes because I'm trying to visualize the map. I said casino. Yeah, we had quite a few in there. We had quite a few in there. So yeah, Grand Theft Auto is giving me troubles, but it is what it is. Now over to Fallout 76. I went over there and I was playing. I don't know if you caught that live feed. Oh, it would have been. Oh shit, that would have been last Monday, last Tuesday. I haven't been to Fallout 76 in a little bit. They don't make enough games for all of the cool games that I'd like to play. They just don't have enough time. I don't. 76 has my heart again. And that's because I'm a Fallout boy. I like the Bethesda's Fallout game. I really do. Nothing can quite take its place. A lot of things can try and take its place, but they can't. I'm talking about Starfield. We'll get back to Starfield here in a minute. Then, let's see. Will this let me? Nope. Well, hell, that doesn't do me any goddamn good. What's this? Oh, nope, that ain't gonna do me no good. That ain't gonna do me no good. Oh, well, it is what it is. Anyways, so Fallout 76, I'm digging the upgrades. I'm digging what they've done with the game. I'm digging the vibe. I'm digging pretty much everything about it again. And in fact, my build on the PC version is better, in my opinion, than the build on my PS5 version. I'm doing a lot more with the PC version, and I don't have all the plans. I don't have all the caps. You know, I'm a poor motherfucker in that game, just like I am with Grand Theft Auto 5, and that's okay, because you know what? If you are happy with playing a game with everything, not having to earn it, then cool. But I challenge you on whatever game that you're in love with, Fallout, Starfield, Grand Theft Auto, Assassin's Creed, you name it, whatever you are in love with when it comes to gaming, I want you to go in and I want you to delete it. Delete your profile. Go back to the beginning. No cheats. No glitches. Do it the right way. And I'm not saying that you didn't. I'm not. But what I'm saying is you will gain a deeper love for the game when you have to restart, when your eyes are wide open and you're trying to get quest lines done, you're trying to build up the kitty, you're trying to get the assets, you're trying to get the plans, you are trying to get everything just to be able to survive in whatever game you're playing. For me, it has reopened the love of the game. Because before, I played the game for hours on end, and one thing that Starfield has that these other games don't is that when you're done with the storyline, you start born and you start over again. But here's the problem with that: you keep all your perks, you keep your levels, you have to restart for your ship and your outpost and your relationships and all that other good stuff. However, oh, and you got to restart your credits too. However, you are stronger every single time that you cross over and become Starborn. Now, on PC, you could probably go in and delete your save file, start a new game, and voila, you're doing what God's Father asked you to do. But if you find that you're being bored on a game, restart it. Delete the file, go at it again. Now, if it's online, that might be a little hard. Like Grand Theft Auto 5, that would be hard to do. For Fallout 76, it would not be hard to do. You just delete your damn character and make a new one, and bada boom, bada bing. It is what it is. Speaking of other games that I don't normally report about, so how many of you out there know of Pokemon Go? I ain't ashamed to say that I play Pokemon Go. Now, Pokemon, that became very popular in the 90s. It has stayed popular. I was out in California, and when I was on, or when I went into a gas station or a grocery store, I think it was a grocery store, they had a big vending machine, and it would give you collectibles if you put the money in, or give you cards. You had the chance to pick whatever you wanted. Pokemon Go and Pokemon in general, they've got it going on. They've got a Nintendo game. They've got a Nintendo 64 game. I am sure that they're on the DS. I am sure they're on the Wii because I know damn sure that they are on the Switch. And now, well, it's going to be the Switch 2 in 2 days. By the way, happy launch day to my Nintendo friends out there. But, what the fuck? Oh, I must have caught one without knowing it. Oh, it was an incubation. Nothing huge. However, this is what I'm talking about. Pokemon Go. This has got to be one of the coolest games that I have seen. And I don't care if you see my screen. I really don't. Here's the reason why I think this game is cool. And why it kind of sucks. This is going to be like I do with any other game out there. The cool part about this game is the history of it. Being able to go back, hell, it even had a TV show. Being able to go back and watch a TV show, being able to go back and play the retro games on the retro systems, being able to collect the Pokemon Go card or the Pokemon cards is cool. What is the one thing that gamers always get hammered on? Hammered, hammered, hammered. You live in your mama's basement, you're fat, and you never get out and touch grass. You never get out and get sunlight. That is the perception that the world has of gamers, unless they are a gamer. Are some of us plump? Yes. Some of us are plump. Are some of us fat? Yes. Some of us are fat. Are some of us skinny, but with no muscles? Again, yes. Do we have the muscle bound ones too that live in a goddamn gym for 6 hours and then come home and play games? Yes, we got those too. However, I say all that for one reason. Pokemon Go forces you to get out and walk around. They have a warning screen when you first come up, though. It says, warning, be aware of your surroundings. They don't want you going onto private property. They don't want you looking at your phone, walking through some woods trying to chase down this damn Pokemon, fall off a goddamn cliff that might be a quarry or a cliff or a mountainside or whatever, and hurt yourself and then say that they were responsible. They gave you the disclaimer. But the cool thing about them is you've got gyms, you got Pokestops, and you got Pokemon all over the place. Now, here's the downside. The downside is I don't know what has been broken within Pokemon Go, but the same Pokemon are appearing everywhere you go in your area. It isn't like once a quarter where they reshuffle the deck and the mountain region gets what the plains had, and the Midwest gets what the plains had, and the East Coast gets what the West Coast had, or the ocean zone. And obviously, if you don't live around a body of water, you can't get the damn fish or any of the ocean or water living Pokemon. But it would be kind of cool to get a variety. The other downside to Pokemon Go is this whole egg hatching. It's a cool concept. It really is. The problem is that you get 2 kilometer eggs, 5, 7, and 10. And obviously the 2 is the most common. Then you got your 5. The only time I've ever gotten a 7 was from a gift from a friend. And then 10s, I think I've only gotten a couple of those, and they were a gift from a friend as well. Or they were a reward for the taskings. I don't even know if they're called taskings. Reward from, let's see what it's called. I'll pull the game back up. I ain't worried about it. Oh, special It's like special events. You have to go out and you have to help this guy uh do research. Oh, look at that! It's yeah, Cresta Rider. We are talking about Pokemon Go right now, or the Pokemon series for that matter. And just to backtrack a little bit to bring you up to speed, I was talking about how well I like Pokemon Go only because it forces you to get out and walk. It kind of breaks that stereotype that gamers have. Then I went to some of the downsides of the same Pokemon. You know, there's never a shuffle of the deck per se, and I was just at the eggs. But I think the only time I've gotten a 10 would be from helping this guy do research. But here's the problem with the eggs. You get the same Pokemon over and over and over and over and over again. For instance, if you were playing Pokemon Go on the week of June 2nd, they had a special quest out there, and I'm going to call them quests. They're called something else in game, and that's okay. But they had a special quest out there to where if you caught 5 Pokemon, then they would, you would experience one in the wild. Pretty much the damn thing couldn't get away from me. So I caught 5, and I got like a mur something. I don't remember. It's like a little fucking lizard type thing. But then they had 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I think the top was 35. So far, I am up to like 28. You know that free Pokemon that they give you is the same every time, and it's not even the top of the line. If it was top of the line, I'd be able to understand it. The only thing that was different about one of them is they had a unique background. Hold on, let me read this from Zanar Crush Rider. I like the walkies. I didn't like the consistent bombardment of microtransactions just to play the game. I have not witnessed the microtransactions on Pokemon Go. If you're talking about another Pokemon game on the Nintendo Switch or the N64 or something on the consoles, I need to know. It's all of the event passes. Okay, you have me at a disadvantage there, Crush Rider, because I okay, I think I know what you're talking about now, and you are correct. There is a bunch of those events that are damn near impossible for anybody to grind out and get the best possible thing. And I'm a part of 2 different Facebook pages dedicated to Pokemon. One being Pokemon Friend Codes Worldwide, which is awesome because, ouch, some of these events, they force you to trade gifts with somebody in another region, the Icelandic region, the Oceanic region, the Plains region, the Mountainous region. And by the way, when you do that, they give you a medallion and then they give you another Pokemon. But guess what? It is the same damn Pokemon. It's like this little freaking bug. It would be cool if it would be a 3-star bug, but it's not even a 3-star bug. It's a 1-star bug or it's a 2-star bug. How in the hell am I supposed to progress this when you are not giving me anything, not even when I finish what you asked me to do to get the 3-star Pokemon? How about Pokemon taking ball after ball to catch, but a spin on the Pokestop gives 2 balls back? Yes, I have been noticing the same thing. I was about to get to that because that part makes no sense uh, when it comes to the game too. So the Pokestops, just like Crush Rider said over there, the Pokestops gives you 2 balls, and then it gives you a gift And sometimes, not all the time, it gives you Stardust. When you go up against a Pokemon, and this is the part I really don't like about this game. It has CP, which is its hit points, pretty much. I don't really know what the CP means, but it is hit points. When it is in triple digits, let's say 110, your circle turns red. Well, what does that mean to the average gamer? Very simple. You have your regular Pokeball, and I'm not going to mess this up, so I'm going to go back to the game real quick. Items. You got your Pokeball, your Great Ball, and your Ultra Ball. Then you have snacks. You got a pinup berry, and I'm a little low on snacks, so I don't have the other two. One is just a berry, and then the other one looks like a hard candy. And the hard candy one, I've yet to find a Pokemon that likes it. I've yet to find anything for that piece of candy. But anyways, I digress. So you see this red circle around this guy, right? You feed it a berry, you spin it clockwise or counterclockwise, and you do a nice, great, or an excellent throw and a curveball. You grab that Pokemon, and the damn thing breaks free. So then you're like, oh, okay, cool. So a Pokeball ain't going to do it. Let's go with an Ultra Ball, or not Ultra Ball, but a Great Ball. You redo the process, and now you've wasted 2 berries. The chances of you catching that Pokemon are about 25%. So then the Pokemon breaks out, and there is a little hesitation there. You don't know during that hesitation if that Pokemon is going to run away. Now, here comes the most frustrating part. And I invited some Pokemon community members to watch Talking Tuesday. I don't think any of them took me up on that offer. I don't even know if the page let me. I don't know if the page let me do anything for it. However, you do the Ultra one, and then you do everything over again. You throw that Pokemon and or that Pokeball, and then it breaks. And then the damn thing gets away from you again. What do you need them for? You got me. Okay, so are you talking about the balls, or are you talking about uh or are you talking about the candies? Hang on, we got a special guest on Talking Tuesday. I'm gonna tell him to come around here. He may give me a dirty look. And no, it's not you. Hey Fireball, come on over here. Say hi to Talking Tuesday folks.
What's up?
See, Nomad Gamers are coming around. Hey, Alex, come on over here. Come here. Say hi to everybody.
Hi.
Say hi.
Hi.
Okay. Go on. All right. So, where was I at before everyone started coming in? Oh, I'm talking about anything Pokemon. Crush Rider, I don't know if I'm following along with you. I'm talking about Pokemon Go. I'm going to be honest with everyone right now. My knowledge of Pokemon is about this much. I have learned the most about Pokemon from playing Pokemon Go. And for Nintendo, who owns Pokemon, it is probably the best marketing strategy they could have ever done. Because they brought a game to the mobile stage, one that makes you get out and walk. If you are a fat guy like me and you do nightly walks, Pokemon's for you. It is. You can get out and walk with your significant other And you could be playing Pokemon Go at the same time. Now, granted, here's another thing I want you to do because good Lord knows Godfather's done this before too. You need to tether your phone to your wrist because when one of these Pokemon gets away from you, one that you've been searching for, you're going to want to throw your phone down the goddamn street. But Nintendo hit the nail on the head when they gave the rights to, I'm going to murder the company's name, but Nantucket or Nataki, something like that. They hit a home run. They have a lot of faults. They have a lot of things going wrong in that game right now. However, they did it right by bringing this to the mobile, bringing this to the active side of the house for people who didn't play Pokemon, for people who didn't collect their cards, and for people who never watched the TV show, had no clue about Pokemon. The only thing they knew about Pokemon, like me, was Pikachu. Now I know about Charmander. Now I know about that goddamn flopping fish. What the hell was that flopping fish's name? Uh Motherfucker, I can see it, but I can't I can't visualize it. By the way, whoever is on Twitch right now watching me with Crest Rider, thank you for your viewership. Now let's get into what Crest Rider had to say. You can go ahead and comment. I will read them. I've never had the issue of wanting to throw my phone. I've deleted the app a couple times. I have done the same thing. In fact, I took about a year break from it, and I just got back to it. Yeah, Magikarp. That's the one I was thinking of. I was starting to get a little bit bigger because, well, I'm an office worker for one. For two, I like to play games. And number three, I like to ride my motorcycle a lot. However, I had to get out and start walking again. So, in order to break the monotony of walking, I'm walking from my home to a Pokestop, from that Pokestop to a Poke Gym. It's given me a chance to rest, let my legs rest. I battle in that Poke Gym, and then I find another Pokestop that's down the road from that makes one big circle back to my house. I think it's right around 3.5 to 4 miles. But it is the greatest thing that I've ever seen before. Yes, that's the company name too. And by the way, for any new viewer out there, if you keep seeing me look up, I've got a 54-inch TV just beyond my laptop, and it just blows it up a little bit more to where I can read it, and I'm not stumbling over my words. I played Pokemon, I collected the cards, and I watched the show. That same walk for me is less than 1,000 feet. Yes. Okay. So I've seen it both ways. Okay. I've seen it to where there's no Pokemon stop within miles after 1,000 feet. And I've also seen it to where there is 3 Pokestops all within a block. There is a gym nestled in between it. I have seen it to where there is literally Pokestops every 25 feet. So I've seen both spectrums of it. Too much, not enough. However, for all of Pokemon Go's flaws and the relentless same Pokemon, the relentless asinine quests or helping that researcher do his tasks for the how hard it is to do the events, I still give it a passing grade because you have to get out and you have to walk. And even if you don't want to go walk, you have to get in your car and you have to drive to these Pokestops. You have to drive to the Poke Gym. You have to. What else did he say? Post office across the street is a stop. A block down the road is a gym. I can spin the stop from my living room. Well, that's cheating. That's cheating, Crest Rider. You got to get up and you got to walk over. Where I work at, there's 2 Pokestops and a Poke Gym. I have made it a point. I've made it a point. And by the way, if you're playing Pokemon and you haven't sent me a gift yet, Crest Rider, I'm mad at you now. That Bobo, that foul, Any other goddamn word I can use to say how bad that is. But anyways, I make it a point for when I get up to walk outside to get some fresh air and to stretch my legs. That's when I pull up Pokemon Go because then I feel like I'm walking around. I walk over by the berm. I can't tell you where I work at. I will not tell you where I work at. But I walk over to the berm. I spin the Pokestop there. I walk up by the parking lot. I spin that Pokespot there, that Pokestop. I walk back down by the truck, and then I either spin the gym or I go and I defeat the gym and bring it back to my team. Let's see here. What else do you say? I'll do you one better. I can use a Pokeball Plus to spin the damn stop without even opening my phone. Listen here, man. This is all about gaming. This is all about getting out and being active. Okay? Like I said before, even with all of their faults, even with the 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 Pokemon not refreshing and catching the same Pokemon 100 damn times, I like the idea behind it that for Pokemon Go, you have got to get out and you've got to walk. I can sit from my desk office or my desk in my office and spend the 2 or 3 stops that are around me, do whatever I have to do at the gym. No, I get up, I go stretch my legs, and when I get up to go stretch my legs and I go outside, that's when I do that. Oh, I'll go out for a walk. I'm just busted. Yeah, I know. You always do, and you're probably over there laughing your ass off, and that's okay. Oh, okay. Is there anything else I need to touch on, Crest Rider? Because I think I have just about talked Pokemon Go into the ground. So I made a boo boo, and I'm going to have to correct this boo boo, but it's going to take me a day, maybe 2 days to correct it. Yeah, I know you missed half the show. You know it comes on at 5, man, or 6 o'clock your time. You know, man. Uh, again, just busting your balls like you're busting mine. Haha, I got an altar ball. Anyways, I made a boo boo and I downloaded the 2 games, Fallout 76 and Grand Theft Auto 5, onto my hard drive. So now I've got to go and uninstall them and put it on my backup drive because it is eating the hell out of my internal memory. Yeah, you're always sleepy. I'm gonna start calling you Sleepy Gnome. How do you like that? Huh? Uh, okay, well, we'll talk off. Actually, we'll talk on Discord. For everyone out there, if you want to talk to your favorite Nomad gamer every night, uh, log on to Discord. Find the Nomad Gamers. If you go onto my page on Facebook, the link is there. I am always in General One. And you don't even have to play the game that I'm playing. You don't have to play Grand Theft Auto 5. You don't have to play uh, Minecraft. You don't have to play Fallout 76. You could be out playing Red Dead Online. You could be out playing Arma. You could be out playing World of Warcraft. You could be playing a million other games, and that's okay. But if you want a community, you want to talk to somebody, you want to talk to your favorite nomad, and we all know your favorite nomad is me, then come on into that and join the discussion. If they're on Steam, you can simply no, they're not on Steam, man. All these are on Xbox Game Pass for the PC. So I got to figure out how to move them over to. I got to talk to Chungus. Chungus said that he knew how to do it. I don't know how to do it. So it is what it is. But because I made that mistake, I can't download Starfield yet. Once I fix that mistake, I'll be able to download Starfield. And like I told you way back when, I am going to start a Starfield on PC journey. I got a few questions about Starfield on the PC. One, can I build a bigger ship? 2, it should be easier for the mods. 3, I want to see how the gameplay is from PC to the console. I can sit here and bust Starfield's ass all day long. I can say how bad it is. However, if you don't have the open mind to go from the console to the PC, when Chungus starts busting my ass on the Nomad Gamers, then I have nothing else to say to him. All right, Crush Rider, what'd you say? You're not missing anything not having Starfield. I am too. See now, you don't hear me busting on World of Warcraft's ass. You don't see me busting on some of the games that you play that I don't like. So get off my damn Starfield. Starfield is a very good game. This is probably the first time I brought it up outside of Thirsty Thursday in, I want to say a month. Never. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that, buddy. I'll take that all day long. By the way, how are we doing on time? Where's my timer at? Ooh, we are running out of time, folks. I'm at the 45-minute mark. I am at the 45-minute mark. I can still keep going. Bethesda screwed up, and I will always call them out on it. What they screw up on. Now, I get where you're probably going to say they screwed up because they put Starfield in front of Elder Scrolls 6. I don't disagree with you on that. If you say that they screwed up on Starfield by not making it open world, not making it multiplayer, again, I am going to agree with you on that. You can't knock the story. The story is decent. You can't knock the gameplay or the graphics. Both of those are decent. One part of the story that I probably would knock them on is the reference to, hold on, is probably the reference to the 1st Cavalry Division from the United States Army. That was kind of bullshit that they incorporated that into the game. But okay, that there is fighting words, Crust Rider. So he says Starfield, it could have been just as magical and fantastic as Fallout and Elder Scrolls. The game itself is just blah. One could say Elder Scrolls is just blah. But you don't hear me saying that now, do ya? Like I said before, Crust Rider, they made a mistake by not making it like Fallout 76, where they could update it to where it was a living game. Because right now they've hamstrung themselves because they can't come out with a Starfield 2. Well, I guess they could, but the Starfield 2 wouldn't make any goddamn sense. They didn't make it multiplayer. Hold on, I got a tickle. There's a lot of things they didn't do with Starfield that, if they would have done it, it would have been a fantastic game. However, being single player, I think it is a solid game. I think they need more DLCs. I think they need more quests. They need something more to keep the gamer entertained long enough for the developers to come up with another quest line to where we're not chewing through it faster than what they can do. My biggest complaint is they went against the Bethesda formula. Did they? What's the Bethesda formula? They built a world, filled it with shit that you can pick up. They gave you shit for picking it all up. Can you pick up everything in Elder Scrolls? And I'm asking because I've never played that game. I think I played the game for a hot minute, but I can't really remember. I do know one thing. After I played it for a little bit, I realized it was not my cup of tea, and I just put it down. But if they would have made it more open world and multiplayer, I think it would have been cool. Elder Scrolls and Fallout function much the same. You can pretty much pick up anything that isn't nailed down. You can do the same thing in Starfield. The difference is you can't break it down. You have to go sell it. Fallout and Starfield are built damn near the same, with one very different rule is you cannot scrap anything in Starfield, which I think is absolutely stupid. The other part of Starfield that I think was absolutely stupid, and you see, I'm one of these gamers, I'm a real gamer. I'm not I'm not one of these fanboys who will sit here and say, "Oh, it's so great." I'm going to tell you the good parts, I'm going to tell you the bad parts because every game has them both. But if you can stomach the bad, you can take the good. One of the bads for Starfield is their outpost building. Being Bethesda and being the kings of outposts or camps or any of that other stuff, they shit the bed when it come to that. Absolutely shit the bed. That was so hard to build an outpost that it was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Well, it is. I'm now officially out of time. Crush Rider, you came late. I wish you would have came on time. Anyways, let's get let's get perked up for the end here. Game true, game hard, always, and I mean always. Game on. Think I see. Where the hell are you? You were over there yesterday or Thursday. Haha, gotcha. You're right. You're damn. You're hiding in the corner this week. I see you. You are beautiful the way you are. Keep gaming. Keep being you. Who cares what everybody else says? Be you. Hold on, I got another. No, I guess I don't. If you are playing a game and you run across a griefer and that griefer needs blown the fuck up, you blow that motherfucker up. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow night on my stream. I look forward to seeing you on Thursday at 5 p.m. Until then,